She tossed him like trash, unarmed. 5 minutes later, he returned with a sword, armor, and vengeance. Welcome to the saga. Smash that like, subscribe, and buckle up. The Valthor hangar pulsed with Plasma's bite and Dread's cold grip. Kale Varn, 6 years a technician in the Zentari Dominion's war machine, knew their sense. Acrid fuel, sharper fear. Secrets coiling in the recycled air like vipers. Kale's fingers traced a drone's ion thruster, calibrating its hum, but his mind wandered, heavy with doubt. Another 20-hour shift, propping a xenophobic empire that spat on humans like him. A memory clawed up. The Rim skirmish. 2 years gone. His repair crew sent to a shattered outpost. Orders to abandon the wounded. He'd defied them, pulling a Zentari girl, Silra, and her brother from the rubble. Her amber eyes, fierce with gratitude, burned in his mind. "You're not their pawn," she'd whispered, slipping a data chip into his palm, her clan tattoo etched under his collar. "Find us for refuge." Taboo, human Zentari ties. Yet her words lingered. Kale shook it off, tightening a bolt. The Dominion's disdain for his kind, grubby human hands on their tech, stung worse than plasma burns. Another memory, his sister Lena, killed in a Dominion raid. Her last words, "Fix the truth, Kale." The hangar's violet lights flickered, a clank echoing from the service bay. Wrong, unscheduled. "Only my shift," Kale muttered. Curiosity, a lifelong flaw, pulling him from the drone's shadow. He glided between war drones, their hulls like silent titans, boots whispering on polished decking. Security barred access now, yet a figure moved ahead. Matriarch Vera, silver skin aglow, her regal poise unbroken. She clutched a data orb, its pulses screaming classified. Fleet vectors, shield codes, Valthor's heart. 3 Kravos Syndicate enforcers faced her. Obsidian exosuits glinting, visors blank. Kale's breath hitched. The Dominion's sworn enemy, here, in Valthor's core. His pulse thundered, dread coiling tight. "These vectors unlock our armories," Vera's voice cut, sharp as starstone. "Shields drop at 0400 as planned." The lead enforcer's modulated growl rasped. "Your price?" Vera's eyes gleamed. "Sovereignty over the Rim. Post-council slaughter. No survivors." Her silver fingers tightened, orb pulsing like a heartbeat. Treason for power, betrayal for a throne. Kale's mind screamed, "Expose her, warn someone." His elbow brushed a panel, clang. The sound shattered the silence. Vera's eyes, predatory, locked on his. The Kravos vanished. Ghosts in the dark. Kale bolted, boots pounding, alarms shrieking as hangar doors sealed. Service corridors twisted, his clearance badge a traitor's beacon. Guards flooded in, silver armor flashing under strobes. "Halt!" one barked. Pulse rifle raised. Kale skidded, hands high, excuses crumbling. Vera glided forward, cape billowing, her face ice. The enforcers were gone, erased from the narrative. "Technician Kale Varn," she read, voice a blade slicing his badge's data. "Skulking in restricted zones." Kale stammered, "Just maintenance, matriarch." Her hand slashed the air. "Silence." Her smile was venom. "Search him." Rough hands found tools. His badge, nothing else. "A security drill," she lied, "ruined by you." Kale's jaw dropped. "Drill?" Her noose tightened. "Detention," she ordered, silver eyes unyielding. A rifle butt cracked his temple, darkness rushing in. Pain jolted him awake, metal cold under his cheek, restraints biting wrists. A prisoner shuttle hummed, 2 guards opposite, visors blank as death. "Where am I?" Kale croaked, head throbbing. A guard tilted his head. "Max sec transfer. Matriarch's orders. No trial, no defense." "I've had no hearing," Kale snapped. The guard's laugh was dry. "Treason skips courts." Through a viewport, Valthor's desert sprawled. Radiation scoured, a grave for the forgotten. Vera wouldn't risk a trial, not with her Kravos deal exposed. Kale would vanish, silenced. The shuttle lurched, alarms blaring, pitching into a spiral. Engine failure! The pilot shouted. Guards scrambled, ignoring Kale. Impact roared, metal tore, glass shattered, restraints snapping. Smoke choked his lungs. One guard lay dead, the other gone. Pain lanced Kale's ribs, but he was free. Hands grabbed him, dragging him across dunes, batons bruising his legs. 4 Dominion guards shoved him through a hidden hatch into tunnels, damp, reeking of blood and despair. "Where to?" Kale gasped. "Traitor's End," one growled. A roar swelled beyond a massive gate. Thousands, bloodthirsty. The Valthor Arena. Guards stripped him to underclothes, barefoot, defenseless. "What is this?" Fear cracked Kale's voice. The lead guard smirked. "Honorable death, matriarch's gift." The gate groaned, blinding light flooding the tunnel, sand scorching his feet. Kale stumbled into the arena. The crowd's roar a tidal wave. Tiered seats towered, Zentari silver skin glinting, eyes ravenous. On the matriarch's balcony, Vera sat, silks radiant, gaze a spear. Advisors sneered, her voice booming, "Citizens, behold a traitor who sold our secrets to the Kravos." Boos crashed, sand pelting Kale's skin. "In my mercy, combat's honor," Vera declared. Opposite gates rumbled, dust swirling in golden haze. Clanks echoed, tremors shaking sand. Zorath, Vera's champion, emerged. 9 feet, gene-forged, cybernetic claws for an arm, silver skin scarred, red eyes glowing. Zorath was the weapon, no blade needed. Kale backed away, human fragility stark. The crowd jeered, craving execution. "Begin." Vera's command unleashed Zorath, claws slashing. Kale dove, sand burning, air hissing where he'd stood. "Run, pest!" Zorath's digital snarl echoed, crowd roaring louder. Kale scrambled, Lena's voice in his head. "Improvise, Kale!" He scanned. Bloodstains, bones, a glint. A shattered vibroblade, half buried. Zorath charged, claws gleaming. Kale rolled, grabbing a jagged rock, pain searing his ribs. "Stone against me!" Zorath's laugh boomed, shaking the arena's haze. Kale's heart pounded. Lena's words anchoring. "Fixers survive." He hurled the rock at Zorath's organic eye, a flicker of distraction. Zorath roared, claws wild. Kale sprinted, fingers closing on the vibroblade's grip. Claws grazed his back, blood welling, but he ducked. Blade sparking against Zorath's knee servo. The crowd's jeers shifted. "Nobles bet," commoners whispered. Kale's mind locked. Zorath was tech. He was a technician. "Why serve her?" he gasped, dodging. "She'll betray you." Zorath's eyes flickered. "I am purpose." Kale feinted, striking the blade into Zorath's arm servo. Sparks, claws seizing. Zorath's rage overrode circuits. "Die!" He lunged, reckless. Kale dropped. Vibroblade angled upward. Zorath's momentum impaled him. Blade piercing his organic core. He staggered, blood and oil mixing, collapsing in a sand cloud. Silence gripped the arena. 5 minutes from gate to victory. Vera stood, silver face twisted. Kale, panting, hadn't expected life. Lena's smile flashed. "You fix what's broken." The Dominion was broken. Vera's lies, its hate. Kale knelt, prying Zorath's armor, chestplate, greaves, helm. Too large but symbolic. The vibrosword felt right. A tool to build truth. Vera flinched. Guards tensing. Kale raised the sword to the crowd, not her. Alarms blared, arena locking. A side gate creaked. A hooded figure beckoning. Kale slipped through, crowd distracted by Vera's guards. Tunnels twisted, dank, his guide swift. Zorath's armor clanking, sword heavy but steady. At a junction, the hood fell. Silra, amber eyes fierce, clan tattoo glowing. "You," Kale breathed. "You saved my brother," she said urgent. "Now we save you. Move." Patrols echoed, their steps drowning in dripping water. Why risk this? Kale asked. Silra's jaw tightened. Vera exiled us, stole our sands. Tunnels snaked deeper, air thick with mold. Silra's knowledge dodged patrols, her breath close in shadowed alcoves. She's no matriarch, she hissed, just a thief of hope. They reached a chamber, scrapped drones littering the floor. Silra pulled a medkit, her blue fingers tending Kale's gashes with care. Her touch paused on his clan tattoo, a silent vow. You broke her myth, Silra said, bandaging his shoulder. I just survived, Kale grunted, pain flaring. Her smile was sharp. You sparked rebellion. She cleaned a cut. Vera's Kravos deal kills millions if it stands. Kale's badge blinked. Recorder intact. This caught her, Kale said, hope rising. Silra's eyes widened. The plaza then. Truth to the masses, she paced. It's suicide. Kale's resolve hardened. Technicians mend cracks. Silra muttered in Zentari, then nodded. My grandfather died for truth's blade. No turning back. Silra's comm buzzed, clan voices crackling. We're ghosts now, she said, leading Kale through tunnels, their steps echoing. Valthor's plaza buzzed above. Zorath's fall a wildfire. Vera's voice boomed. The traitors captured. Kale, in modified armor, watched from an alley, sword humming, Silra at his side. Now is unity, Vera lied, silver armor gleaming. Kale stepped out. Who guards us from you? Silence fell, the crowd parting, Zorath's armor a legend. Guards froze, Vera's face paling. Arrest him, she barked. Kale reached the steps, sword light, badge heavier, truth his weapon. I'm not here to kill, Kale said, voice clear. Vera's guards tensed, none moved. His badge's hollow flared, Vera's treason exposed. Armories unlocked, shields down, rim mine. Her scream, fabrication, faltered. Kale drove the vibro sword into the steps, stone cracking, sparks flying, a line drawn. Power's ours, Kale said, helm off, a technician's scarred face. I'm no champion, just a fixer who spoke. You can too. A voice cried, traitor, at Vera. An old Zentari pointed. My sons died for her lies. Voices swelled. Truth, a child shouted, truth-bringer. A spark igniting. Guards lowered spears, helms off. A merchant tore his badge, a scholar her robes, a technician his fist raised. The crowd surged, demanding justice. Vera's authority crumbled. Kale slipping to Silra's side. I never thought this day, she whispered, amber eyes bright. Truth topples tyrants, Kale said, plaza igniting. Torches flared. A band clan song rose, children danced. An elder wept, hands trembling. The air pulsed with rebirth. We rebuild, Kale murmured. A technician's tools for fixing, not breaking. She tossed him like trash, unarmed. 5 minutes later, he rose in her champion's armor, ending her reign with truth. Kale and Silra melted into Valthor's shadows, the plaza's roar fading behind them. Tunnels snaked deeper, their breaths sharp in the damp air. A patrol's clank froze them. Silra's hand gripping Kale's arm, her eyes scanning. Close, she whispered, pulling him into an alcove, stone cold against their backs. Boots passed, voices muttering about the arena ghost. Kale's heart raced, Zorath's armor creaking softly. A memory surfaced. His first day in Valthor, a human mocked by Zentari techs. Lena's voice urging, prove them wrong. Silra's comm flickered, a clan signal. Safe for now, she breathed, leading on. The tunnel widened, glyphs glowing faintly. Exile markings. Silra's kin. My clan hid here, she said, after Vera's purges. She burned our dunes for her war drones. Her pain mirrored Kale's loss, a shared scar. A drone's hum echoed, red sensors sweeping. Tracker, Silra hissed, shoving Kale behind a pillar. The machine hovered, claws clicking. Kale's fingers found a tunnel panel, wires exposed. "Cover me," he whispered, rewiring fast, Lena's lessons guiding. A spark, the drone froze, crashing. Silra's eyes widened. "Human tricks." "No tricks," Kale grinned. "Just fixes." They ran, tunnels twisting, the air growing stale. Silra's pace slowed, her voice low. "My grandfather led a rebellion. Vera's guards gutted him in this maze." Kale's jaw tightened. "He's why you fight," she nodded. "Truth was his sword. Now it's ours." The tunnel opened to a cavern, littered with crates, clan banners glowing under bioluminescent vines. Silra's brother Terran waited, amber eyes like hers, scars from the rim skirmish. "You," he said, clasping Kale's arm. "Saved me then, saved us now." Kale shifted, uneasy. "I'm no hero." A council elder Vren scowled. "Why trust him? Humans break, not build." Silra snapped. "He broke Vera's champion, exposed her lies." Kale met Vren's gaze. "I'm a technician, not a warrior. I fix what's broken." A comma ray sparked in the corner, clan signals weak. "Like that," Kale said, kneeling, tools from his badge pouch dancing. Wires hummed, signals cleared, voices flooding in. Resistance cells stirring across Valthor. Vren's scowl softened. "Perhaps. You're no pawn." Terran grinned. "He's clan now." Silra handed Kale a water flask, her fingers brushing his. A quiet bond. "The plaza's next," she said. "But Vera's guards hunt. We need the city riled." Kale nodded, badge heavy. "Truth's our signal." The cavern buzzed, fighters planning. Kale's mind drifted to Lena, her laugh as they fixed drones. Her death when Vera's raid hit their settlement. "Truth, Kale," she'd said, dying. He gripped the vibro sword, not for blood, but for her. Silra's voice cut through. "We move at dusk." Dusk painted Valthor's dunes red. Kale and Silra slipping through alleys, clan runners spreading rumors. Zorath's fall. Vera's lies. The city hummed, citizens restless, guards overstretched. "They're cracking," Silra whispered, eyes on a patrol. Kale's armor, now sleek, moved silently. Sword sheathed to avoid glints, an alley shrine caught his eye. Exile glyphs. Candles flickering. "My grandfather's," Silra said, voice soft. He believed one voice could shift sands. Kale's chest tightened. One voice, or one badge. Doubt gnawed. Would he survive the plaza? Silra's hand steadied him. He didn't die for nothing. Neither will we. A runner darted past, whispering, "Plaza's packed, rumors spreading." Kale's badge pulsed, its recording intact. "Vera's lies end tonight," he said, Lena's face in his mind. Silra nodded. Ghosts strike hardest. Valthor's streets pulsed, citizens whispering of the Truthbringer. A patrol loomed, forcing Kale and Silra into a market stall, spices stinging their noses. The guard's scanner beeped, closing in. Kale rewired a stall's hollow sign, static jamming the signal. The guard cursed, moving on. "Nice!" Silra grinned, leading him to the plaza's edge. The crowd swelled, Vera's voice booming from the palace steps. "The traitor's lies die with him." Her silver armor gleamed, but cracks showed. Guards tense, citizens murmuring. Kale's doubt flared. What if they don't listen? Silra's amber eyes locked on his. "They'll hear, because you lived." Her grandfather's story echoed, defeated, yet his defiance planted seeds. Kale's badge felt heavier than Zorath's sword. Truth sharper than steel. "For Lena," he murmured, stepping toward the plaza. Silra's nod his anchor. The plaza churned, Vera's lies a fading shield. Kale emerged. "Who guards us from you?" The crowd parted, Zorath's armor a myth made flesh. Guards froze, Vera's sneer crumbling. "Arrest him!" None moved. Kale reached the steps, swordlight badge burning. Not here to kill, he said, voice steady. The holo flared. Vera's treason, her voice damning. Armories open, rim mine. Her scream, lies, broke, doubt spreading. Kale drove the sword into stone, sparks flying, steps fracturing. Power's ours, Kale said, helm off, a technician's face. Human, scarred. I'm no champion, just a fixer. You can be too. A voice roared, traitor! At Vera. An old Zentari, scales dull, pointed. My sons died for her Kravos gold. His nod to Kale carried centuries. 1932. Truth. Voices swelled. A mother lifted her child. Truth-bringer. The boy's cry sparked fire. Guards lowered spears, helms off, gaps in Vera's line. A merchant tore his badge, a scholar her robes, a technician his fist high. The crowd surged, justice a tide, Vera's silver dulling. Kale slipped to Silra. I never thought this, she whispered, eyes bright. Truth topples tyrants. Torches flared, a clan song rose, children danced. An elder wept, hands trembling, the air pulsed, Valthor reborn. We rebuild, Kale said, a technician's tools for mending, not breaking. Silra led Kale through alleys, plaza roars fading. A poet's voice drifted, reciting banned exile verses, each word a dagger to Vera's reign. They're waking, Silra said, her clan's hope in her stride. A young guard, helm discarded, joined the crowd, his spear cast down. I served her, he shouted, but no more. Citizens cheered, his defiance a ripple. Kale's badge, now dim, felt light, its work done. Lena's smile flashed. Fix the truth. He had, and Valthor breathed freer. Silra's calm buzzed. Terran's voice. Clans rallying, cities shifting. They reached a rooftop, Valthor's spires glinting under twin moons. Your grandfather's dream, Kale said. It's here. Silra's eyes glistened. He'd say you're no stranger, Kale. You're kin. Her words warmed him, heavy armor lighter. The plaza's song grew, a merchant's cry joining. No more badges, no more lies. A child tossed a desert bloom, its glow catching moonlight. Kale's doubt, would truth hold, faded. They're choosing, he said, voice soft. Silra nodded. Not just surviving, living. Valthor's pulse was theirs. A resistance runner met them, breathless. Guards are splitting, half defected. Kale's mind spun. Vera's iron grip, shattered. A memory. Lena rewiring a drone, laughing. Small fixes, big changes. This was her legacy, his fight. Silra's clan gathered below, silver faces lit by torchlight. Vren the elder clasped Kale's shoulder. You mended more than tech, human. Terran handed Kale a clan glyph. Wear it proud. Kale hesitated, then pinned it beside Lena's tattoo, a bridge of human and Zentari. 22. 28. The city stirred. Vera's palace dim, her voice silent. A captain, once loyal, stepped to the plaza, helm off. I guarded lies, he confessed, crowd hushing. No more. His spear joined Kale's sword, stone cracking wider. Citizens roared, a council forming, voices rising, no longer silenced. Kale and Silra watched. The plaza, a sea of light. A poet's melody wove through, forbidden notes now free. This is it, Silra said, the rebirth. Kale's chest ached. Lena's words echoing. Truth, Kale. He'd fixed it, not with blood, but with a technician's heart. Human, unyielding. Valthor's night bloomed. Desert winds carrying the crowd's chant. Truth, justice, unity. A child's laughter rang, dancing to the poet's strings. An elder, scars deep, raised a fist, for our lost. The plaza pulsed, alive. Silra's hand brushed Kale's. You didn't just survive, you sparked this. He shook his head. We did. You, Terran, Vren, the crowd. Zorath's armor, now a symbol, gleamed under moons. Kale's badge, spent, rested in his pocket, It's truth-free. Lena's smile lingered, proud. The resistance spread, runners reporting clans returning, exiles welcomed. A merchant offered his stall, for the council, free. A scholar scrawled plans, no more purges. Kale's role shifted, not champion, but fixer, guiding tech to rebuild. Silra's clan vowed to join, Dune's theirs again. Valthor's spires glowed, no longer Vera's. A festival sparked, citizens sharing water, bread, songs. This is home, Silra said, voice soft. Kale nodded, for all of us. The sword in the steps stood, a beacon, not of war, but of choice. Truth had won, and Valthor rose. Days passed, Valthor's council grew. Human and Zentari voices equal. Kale worked, rewiring drones for peace, not war. Silra's clan rebuilt their shrine, glyphs glowing. Terran laughed, you're stuck with us, fixer. A child ran past, desert bloom tucked in her hair, shouting, Truthbringer! Kale smiled, no longer flinching. Lena's memory warmed him, her truth alive. Valthor's moons cast silver veins, the city healing. Silra stood beside him. What now? Kale's answer was simple. We mend together. She tossed him like trash, unarmed. 5 minutes later, he returned with a sword, armor, and vengeance, not of blood, but of truth. Valthor's dawn broke, not with crowns, but with choices, human and Zentari, one. Galactic tales. What an epic! Kale's journey, from tossed technician to truthbringer, shows humanity's spark can ignite worlds. His sword, Silra's courage, and Valthor's unity prove truth binds us, human or Zentari, stronger than any throne. Like, subscribe, share your saga. Where do Kale and Silra go next? Drop ideas and let's blaze the HFY stars. Truth mends what's broken, and your support builds our galaxy. Until the next dawn, keep fixing.